Hello and welcome to TinkerTanks-WoT. Today I'm in a Tier 9 battle on my Tier 6 Scout, the AMX 12T. And I am not happy to be me at this moment because, well, I'm the bottom tier and every other tank in the game is higher tier than I am. That means all the other scouts are faster, better armed, and quicker than I am. And I'm not holding out high hopes. There are a lot of tanks in this game that can take me out with a single shot. And this is not a comfortable place to be. Again, the AMX 12T, for all its virtues, does not have terrific acceleration, although it does have a high top end and it is quite stealthy. But this is, again, Tier 9 match. Not a good place to be. I'm going to give it my best, of course, advancing on the middle a bit, with all the other scouts outrunning me. Hell, there's a medium keeping up with me. And get up here and do some spotting if I can. Help out my team do some spotting anyway. And see a few things, more or less keeping out of sight. I don't have sixth sense on this tank, so I know that I've been spotted when I get shot, and he took out my engine, and I was thinking, that's it, I'm done. But I used a repair kit and moved, and actually, very much to my surprise, survived. Now I've got an AMX 90 over here on the other side of the buildings, with an E50 medium tank engaging in, which is all to the good. And of course his gun is much more effective than mine. But you know, you do what you can. I mean, even when you're overmatched, you have to try. And trying pays off. I put a good shot into him, good solid hit on him. And maneuvering around, trying to get another shot. Side scraping a bit. It's out of sight. I don't like that tractor. Bye, tractor. It was a waste of a shot, but I wanted it out of the way in case that guy came back around that side of the building. And about now I decide, you know, I really think that E50 and the AMX 1390 probably have this guy in hand. And it's time for me to go off and see if I can do something useful somewhere else. Somewhere I'm maybe less likely to die. Nah. Anyway, so moving off to the west, where all the heavy tanks are, and they're in town, so I'm not likely to get useful spots on them, but if I can slip past them and get into the enemy's backfield, I can go looking for their artillery. And taking out the enemy artillery is always useful to your teammates, and to you, of course, because if they're dead, they can't kill you. Duh. Okay, and that low, I'm going to hope he's distracted. Yeah, he's dead. That's about as distracted as you can get, so he doesn't shoot at me. And terrified of that M103 over there, but doesn't look like I'm going to get into an angle to get a shot on him, which is just as well, because I'd as soon he does not notice me, because he can mess up my day in a big hurry. So, moving north, right up to the edge of the map. And moving along, now heading over to the west to see if I can find that pesky artillery. Or get a shot at somebody from the rear. You know, good work if you can get it. A little rough handling from behind. Especially when you're in low tier in a high tier game. Oh look, an SU-152. And I don't know if that hit or not. I know that one didn't. Anyway, that's about enough wasted shots at him. I'll just donk the final one off so I can change the magazine. Somebody's telling me to get on the cap, which, since I don't care to commit suicide, I am not going to do, because announcing my presence to the world is really not the way to survive this game when you're in a low-tier scout. So, moving right along, and unfortunately that AT-7 has certainly spotted me. Yeah, he's turning to get a shot at me. I'll put a shot into his cupola, do a little damage, and then get out of here. Because, again, he's got... Oh, look! It's artillery. Let's go to auto aim and just take him apart at leisure. Very nice. That AT-7, I can't... I'm not that likely to get another good shot in on his cupola at this range. And if I stop, he's going to kill me. So let's get out of his line of sight. And there's a Roomba up there, Rheinmetall Borsig. And, oh look, there's that Su-152. And is he going to destroy me? No, he misses. Bad news for him. Put a shot through his front and die, because the T-25-2 behind me, I didn't think he had a line of sight, and he did. So, still in all, not a bad game. I'm showing 700... Oh, there's the result. I actually did 1,070 damage and 1,256 spotting damage. And if you look between the two ribbons above, you'll see the green bar with the band on it, meaning that I have got a mark of excellence on this tank now, which means that I have played, on average, better than 65% of the people in this tank in the last couple of weeks. And I'm very pleased, and that's what the MOE in the title refers to, actually, is Mark of Excellence. 4th on team for a Tier 6 scout in a Tier 9 game. There's no way to be unhappy about that. 826 raw experience, 1,070 damage, 1 kill, 273 damage done from a distance of over 300 meters, 11 shots, 9 hits, 8 penetrations. I didn't bounce any damage, not in this tank. And again, 1,256 spotting damage. So, a mark of excellence, a useful amount of credits, 23,952. And there's no way to be unhappy with that game. If you're happy with that game, hit like below and subscribe and all the usual stuff. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again real soon.